nobody sees you to be smart enough.
It's kind of messed up.
Personally, I'm somebody who likes to clap back.
I don't have a problem realizing somebody's dream. If the person pays me to do that, why not?
Once something is not being taught in a school, it doesn't have any value.
The trend of the society, every student is self-employed.
There's no parent that is not happy when the child is a doctor. There's no parent that is not happy when the child is a priest.
Which one do you think at the end of the day will make more income? Someone who is passionate or someone who is just working for the money?
Healthy Mindset, Healthy Lifestyle by Sih Njong. I'm your host for yet another episode of Healthy Mindset, Healthy Lifestyle. Welcome everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm so happy to be back with you all. My host, my co-hosts, your president Kellison and Sunjo Thomas. Welcome.
Yeah.
And
welcome.
a very special guest of honor for today is no other than Miss Leslie Ines. She's a lash tech and she's into pastries as well. So she's a businesswoman. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Same here. We're happy to have you. So please, would you give us a little intro of who you are?
Okay, I'm Leslie Ines. I'm a lash tech and I do in pastries. Most especially pancakes. I'm the first lady who does pastries but who does not do cakes. So that's just literally it.
All right, that's so nice. So we are very happy to have you here. So Tommy, what's up? What's been happening?
Normal things like your simple guy ranting on Twitter as always. So yeah, that's for now. I'm on holiday, so that's basically what I do all day. Netflix and chill and study a little, you know. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Our topic of today is 9 to 5 jobs versus self-employed. 9 to 5 jobs versus self-employed. Your president, I want to find out, first of all, do you have a 9 to 5 or you're a self-employed person?
Self-sustained person.
Yeah, like self-employed.
I'm not self-employed, I'm self-sustained. Yeah,
all right.
Self-sustained.
Oh wow. Yeah. So would you mind sharing with us what you think?
Yeah. I believe firstly, 9 to 5, I usually summarize it with one word: security.
Okay. Security.
People want to be secure in life. People want to be safe. People are going who don't want to play no risk.
Okay.
Who just want to play it safe.
Okay.
Like to hit it 9 to 5.
Okay.
But I still also have the open mindset on people using it as a stepping stone to actually becoming self-employed.
Okay.
I, for one, I don't believe in working 9 to 5 or trying. I don't even want to put myself in a situation where I have to wake up at 8 a.m., take a bath in the morning. No. Like, what I'm living on now, my day starts at 12 noon.
What do you mean by you don't want to wake up at 8 a.m. and not take a bath?
No, like, early in the morning like that, man. I don't want to see 8 a.m. I barely see 9 a.m. You understand? But I have to keep up with this every day of the week.
So he's saying that
I actually did a trial
and bake is a problem.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Oh my God. I cannot go to a boarding school for 8 years and that is a problem. No.
Exactly.
That cannot be a problem. You understand?
No, I'm just pulling your legs down.
I'm just trying to say that now. I've become too comfortable with my life, with my comfort.
Having your time.
And also, I actually had the experience of working in an office for a week. It was too tedious for me. I couldn't keep up. Oh God. Like, true talk. Like, every salary earner, you guys have my respect because you earn every penny that you guys earn that penny, no cap. I swear to God.
Okay. Wow.
Self-employment is actually risking everything up for yourself. Believing in yourself. For me, it's the key of life. Like, it's the game. Let me say the key is the game of life. Okay. So everybody's out to play it. When you're employed, when you do the 9 to 5, I believe you're playing someone else's game. Okay. You're not playing your game. Like, you need to risk it. You need to work. You need to do something. Your impact on earth depends on you. You have limited time for that. So why will you use your 9 to 5, like from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., calculate those amount of hours, you have just 24 hours in a day, sleep for 6 or 7. You come and sacrifice 9 to 5 again, working for someone else's dream. It's kind of messed up. Like, it doesn't sit right with me.
Okay. That's your point of view, and it's always very valid.
Thank you very much.
So, Miss Leslie Ines.
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, tell us, which are you, 9 to 5 or self-employed, or a mix of both?
First of all, I'd like to precise that I've experienced both.
Okay, let's have it.
I have experienced real both. I started on from internships.
Okay.
That was when I was in year 1.
Okay.
But that was just an internship. It was grooming us, prepare us for the job.
Yeah.
How it was going to be. I thought I was just the problem, but I could not really fit in fast.
Okay.
I did not like the routine, but we were taught that's the best way to survive. So anyway, I was taught that way. Then later on, I had to work somewhere in a bank. And that was for almost a year.
Okay.
And
What
honestly,
bank is that?
I would prefer to hide the name.
Okay.
But honestly, I did not actually have a problem in my work because I enjoyed it. I could catch up fast. I've never done banking in my life. I even hate maths, but I could work in a bank anyway. So after I did not continue again, after my contract got finished, I stopped.
Yeah.
And I became self-employed, or I started running my business on my
How is it going so far?
I'll give my opinions on both advantages and inconveniences. I'll be very fast.
All right.
Honestly, a job, as he said, is security.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that you know that every month you have a particular amount that comes to your account.
Yeah.
That's keeping you safe already. It's keeping you safe from your basic needs, from your njangi, from that bag you want to buy, from that shoe you're calculating,
Yes,
from those screenshots, like
girl. From the street, from safe to cat.
yeah,
Cat to cat.
and that is how, I don't know about others, but some people, their money, like your salary, gets finished very fast.
Like before it's even that, by the time it arrives, if you are in the bank, they've slashed into two.
It's not even, I've never been a debtor of a bank.
No, you.
But it was never lasting enough. That's for me.
No, yeah.
Like, it's really security. It's just security.
Okay.
You know that, I saw a video of a woman who was saying that she cannot be self-employed because she enjoys
Her security. Like, from the transport,
from her rent.
From knowing that tomorrow she'll be able to have some.
That's somebody who is out, but like what she said is relating to us here.
Yeah.
To her retirement. Like everything is secured. Like she prefers it. She just prefers to just work for a particular task that she has been given, giving out her best in that. Having her own money, like her salary is paid, her transport is paid, her what is paid, her food in the canteen is paid.
Yeah.
You understand?
Like
so
all her privileges are being
said that
paid
she
for.
cannot be self-employed, but she prefers being a job. And those are the advantages. But if you're somebody like me who does not like routine for long, like I could stand my job for 10 months, but towards the 10th month I was suffocating already.
Like it was too much to deal with.
I don't have any problem getting up early. I'm very time conscious.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem with getting up early. I have just a problem with having the same routine for long.
Every day.
I need to mix it. I need to always like balance up, always look for new things. I don't like to stay on the same. So that's just the same. That's just the problem I had. I don't have a problem realizing somebody's dream. If the person pays me to do that, why not?
Of course.
Okay.
From the person's payment, you can always realize yours.
I can also realize mine. So, and the time too. That's why I hate. It's taking a lot of time. Like you work from, in my case, I was working from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
But there's some people who work from Monday to Saturday, and they have kids.
Yeah.
And they are married, and they have a home.
That's
and they have charges. They have things to take care of. They don't even have a life. Like their program is really calculated. It's really like written down in a case. I have to do this, that, and that is how it goes on for 3 months straight. That's how they function. Because I've talked with a lot of women in particular in the industry, and they've always had the same
routine.
From Monday to Friday, we go to work. Saturday,
Sunday.
9 to 12. After we have to
Go to the market.
we have to go to the market. No, they go to the market on Sunday. Yes, they go to the market. They prepare everything for the week. They have
to cook, they have to clean.
When I listen to them, like
damn.
this, I'm too young to live that
To
kind
go
of
through
life
that,
now.
all of that.
So I had to relax. Then I switched and I became self-employed. The only thing that I like to say that self-employed or business or how do you call it, CEO?
Yeah.
That's what it is, right? To
The
me,
CEO.
the definite people call themselves after the business has a name.
Yes.
A one-man business cannot have a CEO.
How?
That's it. You understand?
Yeah.
No, but like in popular parlance, CEO.
CEO, like just in the quartier,
Yeah, we're trying to relate to the street.
the streets.
Yeah.
Anyway, I define my own self-employment as a choice that not everybody will understand
Yeah.
at the beginning, but it will make sense with time. It's with time that it makes sense because when you switch from a certain stability and you move into something you don't know, uncertainty, nobody will be okay with that. They'll be like,
It's like they always feel like they're lacking.
why
Until you have a
why did you
name.
decide to suffer, whereas you have a job that pays you, like, and there you can even grow. And then nobody sees you to be smart enough. That's why I'm starting a business. Why do you want to be self-employed? That was in my case. You understand?
Okay.
But honestly, I prefer self-employed because I have my time.
Yeah.
I have my time.
You have your flexibility.
I have the possibility to make the
I
money.
like the word. The
Possibility.
I have the possibility to, like, gain anything I want to gain. That everything depends on me.
Facts.
I run
Your life.
I run my move, like I run my journey. I make it or I don't make it. I make it a choice. Like
To
I
make
make
it?
a choice. All the choices depend on me. I just prefer that kind of freedom.
Okay.
Then now it's just the money who is lacking. If you don't have capital, you'll find out.
You'll find out. Period. You'll find out.
It's difficult. It's difficult. Like, business is not just for people who just want to have freedom. They need to be wise. They need to be smart.
Yeah.
It's not something that is easy. People do business, little business or like big businesses, that are sacrificing their lives, like, to accomplish their wants or their need or what they like for other people. Because literally even not for you, you're working for other people, but on your account. So that's just it about me. That's what I have to say.
That was so, I felt every bit of, it felt so real, so relatable. I felt every bit of that. And I wish you the best on your journey. Trust me,
I might
with
get
the
back to
grind
job soon.
from my lashes, please. From my lashes. I know it's going to be a very successful journey. So, Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi.
Tom, I know you don't have an experience on 9 to 5 yet.
Yeah.
Yes or yes?
Internship.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really an experience. I can't call it an experience, but at least I have something.
No, it's an experience. The work I'm saying I was an intern too.
How long did you do an internship for?
Just like a holiday internship, 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still an experience. The fact is that you've been through it.
It's an experience because it goes on your CV.
Exactly.
Yeah, actually. So basically, I'm a student, but what I'm seeing now, the recent trend is like every student, university is self-employed.
Yeah.
In a way, because you see, the trend of the society forces us to find something to do at this point. Yes. So I feel like everybody is finding 1 or 2 things to do while going to school. So at least top up and be up to date, be able to purchase some things on your own. You can't only depend on your parents. So
exactly.
Yeah, and also the trend of the society, the era we're living in, makes us a very lazy generation because everything now is on the internet. Nobody wants to serve a master Nobody wants to be working in an office, following commands, having nosy colleagues. Nobody wants that. Maybe some people do, yeah, because passion, stuff like that. Yeah, but I feel like most of us now want to be self-employed because there's the internet, which is a platform that has made it easy for us to like do stuff on our own. Like you can do web development, especially IT related stuff. You can
get
do
a
it
job
on your own. There are a lot of platforms, freelance, LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe that self-employed now is the trend at the moment for our era, our generation. Because
Trend.
I feel like back in the day,
Yeah.
our parents is more sustainable to have a 9-to-5 job. I feel like most of the big personnels, most of the experienced people most of the how can I say, successful people that we see now, either government workers, stuff like that. Like
In our country,
yes, in our country, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
and there's one thing about them, they instead move the other way because these government workers are owners of companies. None of them.
yeah,
You see this government, most of them actually did a 9 to 5 as an internship. After that, they all set up something and got back into politics. You understand? They got the money from a business. They're businessmen, self-employed businessmen
I have one take.
who are working now under one papa.
I have one take. The key to 9 to 5
Yeah.
is patience. Because moving on, when you have a 9 to 5 job, you start from the lowest level. With experience, with time, you start to move up
Corporate ladder. Yeah.
the corporate ladder, move up on your rank, and that's how your money increases. So I feel like if you're willing to take a 9 to 5 job, you have to be patient.
and competitive too.
Yes, and competitive.
Yeah.
You need to always be up to date and try to beat your colleagues.
You should have
Yeah.
something to offer which is so sustainable.
Yeah.
Sustainable.
Because I see also I've noticed that I see my mom coming back from work every day, tired. She can only do her nails, do her hair only on Sunday. Sunday is her only free time. She has to rest. She still has to do a lot of other things to put.
She still has to be a mom,
her
she
whole
still has
life
to be a
is centered
wife.
on a day. Like her life
Her own life
is a day. The rest
is for somebody else.
from Monday
to
Saturday, she's living for someone.
Yeah.
She's living to please others. She's living to leave her self-respect for other people. Like people can come angry,
Yeah.
However it goes.
customers,
However a customer comes,
shout
you
at
have to
you.
receive them.
Yeah,
like that.
so you need to take a step low and
Yeah.
receive all the jabs and everything and just move
For
on.
the
And I
job.
feel like personally, I'm somebody who likes to clap back. I cannot just I cannot
You can't
just
just take.
and watch someone treat me like that. I feel like everybody should have a certain level of self-respect. Yes. And I don't want to be in such a situation. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer
To not be in a
to be
9 to
self-employed.
5.
And what I'm studying in school now is basically self-employed oriented.
All right.
Yes. So
What's that?
cybersecurity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us a few tips on just give us a little insight on what cybersecurity is.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Cybersecurity is basically the name. The name explains it all.
all right.
Yes, the name explains it all. To go into detail is going to be just know that we are securing
The cyber.
the cyber,
The internet.
Honestly, that's the security in the cyber.
Yes,
All right.
that's just
Okay,
it. We're
I was
making the
just-
internet secured for
Secured for everybody.
From scammers.
Yes,
Okay, nice. Trying to close all the loopholes
viruses
on the
and all
internet.
yeah.
All right, that's a very nice one. And I think it's my first time hearing it's actually self-employed. kind of studies. Wow, nice.
Yeah, because everybody just talks about
it's both ways.
Business, exactly.
Buying and selling.
But people don't also know that they could be self-employed
Is it
jobs
at,
still
ICU?
found in school.
Yes, ICTU.
Nice.
Because web designing, I think web designing too is almost like a self-employed kind of, and it's being taught in schools. The first thing is that what makes African parents very oriented and they strongly hold to 9 to 5, in my opinion, is the fact that they feel like when something is not being taught in a school, it doesn't have any value.
Yes.
Once it's not being taught in a school, it has no value. So that's why when they just hear, if it's not popular, what they already know, economics, law, all of that, like they feel like every other thing is of no use, but which is not true.
It's becoming not true.
It's now that with time.
No, it's not about with time.
No, it is not
true. It's the
true.
first basis from where their ideology from came from.
Yeah.
You understand now?
Their own
started
reality.
playing it, their reality,
But
their
now
reality
that,
and where they live in.
That's what I'm saying. But
has
like,
always been played
with
safe.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
You get now, has always been played safe. Then we come in now and they are trying, like for them, they have that experience. You understand? There's not orientate us on how to make money. There's not orientate them on how to make money.
So it's the same thing here.
So they will not orientate us on how to make because they don't know.
Exactly.
You understand? When you meet an older individual who is really oriented on how to make money, the conversation is
It's different, of course. So
Trust
like,
me, they'll prompt you that they'll ask you, you see you're in year 2 of your university studies, they can give you 2 other options. Like they talk with you on 2 sides. So now they're not actually telling you to drop school, but they're telling you that you can drop school. You understand?
And do something else.
I feel like personally I understand parents because as a parent, you want to make sure that okay, you have done your best. You have sent your child to school. You have done everything necessary for your child's success. And then okay, you back out. Do what you
all right.
yes,
So
do you.
excuse me. What I was trying to say before you all very rudely interrupted. Because it moved from here to that angle. I did not even know where to put myself in this situation. Okay, like I was trying to say, like parents feel like if it's not being taught in school, it's because it's not relevant. But that's because too of their era and their generation, their training and all, that is their world that they're living in. But now in our generation, these are things that we know. And trust me, many parents are not even oriented like that for the internet to know how to go and start searching Google, updating themselves and stuff. So in one way or the other, it's also in the space, it's also our place to also educate our parents on current changes with education.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like they even see it and they leave it too.
Yeah.
So
Some see it. Not all parents have the opportunity, you understand? Yes, some see it. But if you are not actually educating your parent and making your parent to understand, like for instance with my dad, I have to tell my dad something and I know it's not something that he'll just be very commonly exposed to seeing it. Because too, another thing is their exposure. What are they watching? We know a lot of these things because we're watching TikToks, we're watching things where, okay, these things happen and it's becoming more educational, they're infusing and all of that. We know much about the music business. We know much about because of the kind of things we're watching. But most parents, what are they actually watching? Their Facebook. What are the things that are really on their Facebook channels? Only their other friends that know.
Like
if it's not really on TV, if it's not really on a TV screen, many parents do not have that knowledge.
Okay. As I was saying, I feel like parents will see that way due to the situation in which they are living. Parents they're completely different from us. Like, I don't know, none of us here have a kid. That's just the particularity we have, or maybe you.
Hello, please.
Wow, that's nice.
Like, none of us here have a kid. So, let me say, you will not stand in front of somebody who has a child. I will never say children. Who has a child, then the person can have a job that will pay him something minimum per month that is stable. And then like want to be self-employed, even if he's passionate about, you understand? if it's a girl, she will first of all think about her child. Like, I will struggle a lot to make money per month, like even to have to gather something. But I know that if I have a job, I can provide this. So, parents, the kind of responsibilities they have, the charges they have, like to take care of people, to take care of situation, take care of themselves. That's why they also feel like they have to give in all that sacrifice for. I'm taking an example from your mom, as you said. I'm not sure your mom can quit her job just because she's tired.
No.
Or just because like you see her suffering every day and she does not like you to see her that way.
Of course not.
She will
She's
not.
Suffering,
But I mean suffering, I mean like she's
go through the day
that kind of
Yeah,
hectic life. Like she does not have all her time for herself.
Yeah,
She has just one day. Me, I feel the pain. I respect her a lot for that because it's not easy to have the courage to like maintain that kind of balance.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Many people give up.
Some people is their passion. That's why you see jobs, you understand, like being a priest. Mm-hmm. You see a medical
But like I'm talking about
doctor.
like common, let's say everybody
9 to 5 banker.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. There's some 9 to 5s which are vocations. Like you don't gain anything from doing it. You understand? You're actually doing it out of love for the profession.
Honestly,
Of course, but
I've met a lot of people.
Teachers.
I've met a lot of people who have worked in different fields, and none of them have ever told me that they started with the passion, but the passion
Have you ever spoke with a doctor?
could not keep them there. The doctor, to me,
doctors are respected.
those ones are different. To me,
Different.
it's different.
That's
like,
a medical
it's a
doctor.
life engagement they have taken.
Yeah,
So
That's
like,
a vocation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Voila, it's a
You
vocation,
know
but
what
now,
you're getting into.
Let me say an insurer or a banker.
There's no parent that is not happy
He
when
has
the
a
child
choice
becomes
to
a
make at
doctor.
any
I
time.
feel like
There's no parent who is not happy
Aside
when the
it-
child becomes a priest. In this society in Africa,
Why?
I'll speak for from see, there's no parent that is not happy when the child is a doctor. There's no parent that is not happy when the child is a priest.
Yeah,
Having a
yeah.
priestly ordination, what? Ha!
So it's the
So,
ordination line that's the
it is-
problem.
this is the thing.
No,
I
it's
feel
not
like-
I mean like
Aside we can listen because not only people can be passionate about truck pushing.
Facts.
So it's not only those.
no, of course, there's passion.
Yes.
Okay with that.
No,
It's
there's
true.
passion.
It's
My
very
dad
true
is
what
very
it
passionate
says.
about what he does. He loves it.
And somebody who is passionate about it and somebody who just works to get the money,
Are two
they don't
different-
work the same way.
Yes.
Obviously, do not work the same way. They don't give the same results.
Exactly.
Like those two people are just two different people working in the same environment.
No,
Okay.
there are two different
I have
types
a
of
question.
motivation.
I have a question for
Go
you.
on.
Okay, you said two different results, two different type of people. Okay, personally for you, which one do you think at the end of the day will make more income? Someone who is passionate or someone who is just working for the money?
Someone with
Excuse me,
passion.
but passion.
Tommy,
Passion.
that's why I said what I said. You're not supposed to compare the two. I said motivations because you working for money, money is your motivation.
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Then now the other person,
It's working
he's
out.
working out of the love for it. That's his motivation, the love for doing that job. You
I'm not
understand?
sure that
So
love
now
is
the
enough.
output now is based on that individual.
See
Who
now.
that individual is
See,
personally, you understand? If
Okay.
he's more reproductive as a
Let me
person,
say,
he's going to
for
produce more
instance, my
output.
dad, right?
There's no motivation
We-
that's better than
What
another one.
he's doing, he's a politician. And being a politician, you don't start up having money already. You don't just immediately get to a position where
Anyway.
you can be rich. And the same like maybe being, doctors now they have like a fixed salary. But there's just some jobs that when you start it, if you are doing it because of the money, the way you work, the way you be productive at it is just going to be different from somebody who is doing that same job, who actually likes the job, who has gone to school to study
they
to
don't have
become.
the same-
They never.
They don't have the
That's
same.
it, that's
But like
different
coming back to
motivation.
your question,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
said that would I prefer someone who works for the passion or somebody that works for the
No,
money?
he said who is going to
Who,
produce
like
a better output.
in that situation,
In that situation,
Yeah, who is going to come up with more
the
money?
person with the passion,
Yes.
to me, because
Yeah.
somebody like I've had colleagues. Okay, there are some colleagues that they know that they just have to make the result. That their own is to make like the figures they ask them to make, and when they get even close to that, they're satisfied with that. But there's some people that those results are not enough. they can produce better in that field because they feel passionate about
what they're doing.
And the way both of them work is different. I've had colleagues or bosses that have worked like they can work from Monday to Sunday and they have a family. You understand? Even if it's going there on Sunday just in the morning to go and check some things. I just thought to myself, like, what will you go and do on Sunday you cannot do on Monday?
Yeah. Do you know how to change that?
And they give actually results because they're this thing, and there's some people that they don't even have the stress, or they just do it for the money, but they're taking the engagement, so they respect their engagement. And they still make greater results. Because I could also say that passion is not enough. Because passion, first of all, if you want to make money, you don't
really passion.
Like passion is when you look at the statements, like the stages you have to go into actually making money. Passion is not fun inside, like getting knowledge, training yourself, learning how to economize, all this kind of thing. Passion is not involved in that.
Passion is the drive.
Passion is the drive.
It can be, but if me, I know that I can do something, and then I can do another thing that I will do something that I like, it will give me money. Okay. But if I do something that I don't like, but the thing give me more, I will go for
and do it.
What I don't really like.
Do you know the
but I can do it and it will not disturb me.
Two of them doing the same job. Yes, and you answered me. I was talking about two people doing the same job.
Yeah.
Passion, money driven. Who is going to
be better? Who's going to come up with a better output?
Who is going to have a better output? And you answered me, and I was
that passion.
Okay.
Yeah, to me it's passion.
Right.
I'm just like explaining both ways. So.
All right. So
based off of other conversation, I kept saying this thing here and I keep saying it because there are different type of motivations. And
money can be enough to
you see money
and passion.
You see money.
Money is the biggest motivation.
The biggest motivation.
Of
You
course.
have a company, you have to employ people. There are people with a degree to do this job. You employ them. The output of that company can increase. If you take, like obviously you're working, you see as Leslie was explaining when she was talking, she said, she has colleagues where they have to reach up a number, but when they reach a certain estimate, they are cool with it. They don't want to get the perfect work done. You understand?
Yeah.
There are people without that knowledge. You understand? That if you offer them more, like maybe if those very people say, if you offer them more money, maybe they believe that working there, it's not worth that time, the money they are paying. That's why they act that way.
Yeah.
If you speak to that employer and he tells you that no, I don't need the 150 is not enough, give me 250 or get that job done, you have actually solved this problem. I noticed this thing in an interview when I went to the first international company that actually went for a job interview, the MTN. They ask you, they tell you their minimum wage they pay you, they ask you how much you're worth. Within the interview, they ask you how much you're worth. Like you get the chance to debate your salary.
Yeah.
Bro, when you go to, and I went to the other ones in, I think the last interviews I had were in Bamenda, in one credit union, and another, one credit union and a bank, the accounting and finance. The first one, they were telling me, like, they were imposing on me that I'm earning 125, that I will be getting 125 a month. Yeah. Then, if it's that things happen, there might be months that will know for what show.
So they already explained to you how you
function.
You know what I'm saying?
Salary
understand that this is what has happened.
You basically for one time and look at one of the officers, you understand why his blue shirt is white. Like, yeah, you're bad.
Yeah.
The next place you go there, they tell you, okay, yeah, we don't actually hire, we don't even open this, that, and that. So minimum wage for this position is 200,000. You'll be earning 200,000. Within time, you might have prospects of growth in like 6-10 years, but if not, we are just obliged according to our bylaws to let you know before getting, like, you see the difference. You see the difference in just the corporation itself, the drive itself. Like, what football carried me to the place was not passion. Was money. I was looking for something to do to actually get money to do one or two. It was not passion. If for someone when they were passion, the person would be very content with that.
And take the money.
Exactly.
You understand? Yeah. Because you're actually securing 200K for 6-10 years. They're telling you that your contract is going to last 6-10 years. That very contract. You understand? You will never go higher than that. That's why they're telling you that there are no prospects for any growth in 6 to 10 years because all those jobs are already being filled. If you have to hire practically something like a bigger manager, they'll surely scout out from a different company.
Yeah.
Is that you just want your mindset to just go in that direction, like just come in there to be a cashier your whole life? People
whether you produce,
whether you produce 1 million, 6 million, they might add a title on your name, but
they will not add. They will not add the
you might become
like
the main
monetary
cashier.
value.
No monetary value on it. Like that's why you're signing that contract. You get now.
There are just some exceptions to make particular results.
It's
very rare.
Very rare.
And that is, you get that kind of recognition after a long period of time.
Of course.
Or you don't even get it at all.
You might end up never even getting it.
They even get it at all.
And that,
natural causes.
And the point is that as bad as it is here in Cameroon, you even said that somebody gets a government job to get maybe a magical or get this or that will help the person. But like how much is the government adding to your salary? At the end, the government get up and come and say that I've added something to your salary. And then you have to say how much is the something? 5,000. So it means that in the next 10 years, if you're earning 100,000, in the next 10 years of your life, you might never even earn up to 150,000.
They'll not even beg you to even take
I'm telling you,
because they'll tell you that many people want to work.
Exactly.
So that I said it at the start, the key of 9 to 5 is patience.
Patience.
No, of course it is.
So if you have that
and
patience,
also, yes,
if it's also I said this thing.
But it's not like I'm
really
saying that. But 9 to 5 is good.
It's good in Northwest, right?
Yes.
It's good in Northwest.
Of course.
It's good in Northwest. Good. If you notice, the richest teachers, they are government teachers.
Those ones who are
they are government teachers with private businesses.
Yes.
The richest teachers in Northwest, and they are not rich. I mean, sorry, they are not rich normal. They are rich. Like you actually see the difference between them and the
other
others.
teachers.
Yes.
You see,
The difference is too big.
Even the way they write,
the way they dress.
See only Kempes comes to school every day with a different car. If he decides to, he has a hotel in my tree and a bar. Like he's that type of person. You come. All the other colleagues that are teaching on and that very schedule don't have a car.
All of you can even, they look tight. They don't even.
He sells books. Like he still comes and write and still bypass all the people.
He's selling wine and selling books.
The man is that way. Like he's selling himself. He's not about.
I like that.
He knew that security has to come from the 9 to 5.
The nice part about it is that you can actually get to do both.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends on you.
You can
do both, and which is even to a certain extent is good for you to do both in Cameroon.
Teachers are most likely to do both because it's
they have
even 9 to 5.
time.
They have a lot of time.
But it's not every
teaching in this Cameroon.
It's not every profession that gives you the opportunity to do
manage
both.
business and work.
Yeah.
Like working.
And what's about
like
it's a business that you are not going to a certain level.
You want to handle business and work. Like I'm doing pancakes ever since. Like handling my business and my work was too complicated. I had to drop one and I could not drop my work. I had to drop my business at a certain point of time. Just due to like demands that were coming back that just made me to struggle to satisfy a little people. But normally it's not just, there's some jobs that do not give you that time. That's why I mentioned that time is my problem there. Because like they chop off like the big
part
piece
of your life.
Day, like,
yes.
You're working
most productive period of you, that's the part that they actually take out from you with a lot of opportunities that come during the day. So it's very normal that, but not saying 9 to 5 are very important in Cameroon.
Very important.
Very, very important in Cameroon.
All around the world.
Oh, I don't understand.
That's okay.
No, some countries that
are having 3 jobs now.
See,
yeah.
They have 3 jobs.
Of course, it's important all over, but I'm being very specific on Cameroon because in other parts of the world, right, in America, just being a content creator on TikTok, you're earning more than somebody's working 9 to 5.
But you're not more important.
You're not more important.
You're not just
having
important.
a white collar job. Having a white collar job in America, just it's not about even their pay. It's securities, insurance, life insurance, medical insurance, and all those other things. They are more expensive than That's even what they are looking for, not even their salary check.
Exactly.
You get that security. Exactly. That's what they need.
That's their own security, and that's what I'm saying. That in Cameroon, our own security now is not all of those things.
In Cameroon, Cameroon is a secured life for anyone who knows how to move. They say, like, if you deliver your child, you send your child to any of the best government schools, you see the teachers there, the Parachute Teachers Training College, Higher Teachers Training College, Bambili, and they're earning to 50K. Those are the good teachers in Cameroon. The ones that pass through Polytechnic, that road Polytechnic and pass, they are the well-known engineers in Cameroon. The ones that pass through, how do you call that medical exam?
St. Louis or Q's?
No,
or
Q's.
what?
You pass Q's or FHS. Those are the best doctors in Cameroon. Or maybe the ones that have traveled and come back. There's no one that actually traveled and come back because you cannot. You cannot use your semester and come back. So those are the best ones in Cameroon. The ones that pass through ENAM. Good. Yeah. Our administrators, right?
Yeah.
Good. You send your child to EMEA, that's our military force.
Yeah.
So Cameroon is a direct straight line if you pass through any of these things. You now, without the opportunity to pass through this, trust me now, you have no other choice than to fend for yourself.
Of course.
Where is the 9 to 5 that you're talking about being important in Cameroon? It's not over there.
But even if it's there,
how many degree holders are there with
like,
jobs? No, the point is that where are the jobs first of all? They are not there.
Actually, personally, I would say they are jobs.
Where?
Opportunities.
Where?
They are. Like it's not due to the fact that I've stayed in Douala and I've seen that people actually get jobs there. But now, how can the job satisfy you? That's the problem.
What is the percentage of
and like you actually get all those degrees?
How many?
Like I had a conversation with a lady.
See, if you have the opportunity to be in a good 9 to 5 in Cameroon, if your parents can do it for you, if you can do it for yourself, good.
Wait, I want to ask you
one. Yes, having one at all.
Let's be real here now. I want to ask a question for everybody, please. Let's be real. No, it does not concern you because you might not have been in this situation. Have you ever been for a job interview or anything?
Yes,
Heard of
of course.
Good of it. Where do you hear about the job interview? Did someone tell you? Did your mom tell you your father? Was connection, right?
Yes.
Good. You, where do you hear about the job interview? Do you hear it on the street? Do you see it posted somewhere?
Then those who don't have the connection.
They will never reach it.
The thing is that the connection is not my parents.
There are no
The
jobs.
connection is not my parents.
The point is that it's the connection.
I've lived in this thing and I faced the reality of it.
Whether or not it's your parents that are giving out a job now in Cameroon and you will not get, it'll be difficult for you to get a job.
That's why the people who actually have jobs in Cameroon are not the people who studied for that office.
Exactly.
Trust
the
me.
population of people who graduate and the ones
that won't have job now. What is the
very
proportion?
unbalanced.
It's so unbalanced, of course. Because in Cameroon now, the job opportunities in Cameroon are bent on how connected you are.
It's not even bent on how. There are very few. That's why it's left now for just connection.
Chance to be, yeah.
How many times? See, the last time Camden open recruitment was 1990 something. When I said MTN said the last time they launched recruitment was the same thing, 1990 something. They don't launch recruitment again. They just scout out.
Like that's the kind of
when a space opens up, it's actually in their corporate office at.
Have you ever passed in front of Orange Cameroon in
Douala, yes.
Aqua? Mm-hmm. You see how it's like
always
in front.
crowded.
There are a lot of people crowded there who sell SIM cards.
That's their corporate office.
Like I'm sure they get it like cheaper there.
And then they stand and they sell it
and they have some advantages on it, but like those amount of people just stand in front there just to sell the SIM card.
Like that's how bad it is.
How many of them even walk around first of all before even going?
However,
it's
rather sad that
you see the office. Okay, there are two
reality.
offices of Orange, the same thing as MTN in Aqua. You have the customer care office where those people are. Then now the corporate office where you have now the CEO and the senior managers and the rest. Good. That's the office I'm talking about. If someone leaves the office, like if someone like probably travels out, probably opens his business, leaves the office, that space opens up. bro, when that space opens up, only the people that work with that person, that will work with that person, they will look for their family member.
Like the people,
of course, to work there.
Enterprise would like to work.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like they'll look for a family member that, because then that opportunity is a life-changing opportunity. It comes with everything. So everybody will want to change someone.
Exactly.
You yourself working in the office, you're already the pivot. You're the pivot point of your family.
Yeah.
So you need another pivot. That's how the calls keep going in. Bro, we're 15 of us, they shortlisted to 5, shortlisted to 3. And you need to see where the kind of people I'm sitting with. I've never worked inside any office. I'm sitting with people that have been managers of this credit union.
Yeah.
Those are the type of people, just because I knew Marime, knew this person and that, I'm sitting with you.
Yeah.
We're sitting on the same place. That's Cameroon. That's how fucked up Cameroon is.
Rather unfortunate.
Then we can just say that 9 to 5 is also very rare.
It's rare, Massa. You will be
Cameroonians are survivors.
Going back to
all
the
in
fact
all,
that
Cameroonians
the
are
country,
the trend of the country.
It's not even the trend of the country, it's the trend of the generation, because it's
generation, yeah.
And even if, like, imagine you going and making, like, having long studies, you even have a degree, then you go start a job where they pay you, I don't want 100K.
Yeah, talking about 100K. There are some people who don't receive up to 25,000.
Like, you see yourself,
like
you
they pay 25,000.
You have a degree.
All the
education,
everything is useless. How many times?
If you just like Cameroon, you just nothing, because everybody
all of them
school and everybody has to happen.
But now the unfortunate situation is that as much as it is like this, many parents still do not get to that in Cameroon like this now. Because honestly, being in Cameroon, I believe that every parent should try to orientate their child business-wise.
Maybe their scope is not geared only towards
naive.
See, our too naive now. But now, let's not be using our social media now just for rubbish. That's what I'm saying, Anna. As much as you can, try to always educate your own parents, because only them can. Most of the time, right? If you want to really grow in business and go, your parents need to understand that vision.
Yeah.
Your parents, I know.
To me now. To me now.
They have to know that now. They have to see the end.
Don't want to see your condition.
They have to know the end. I'm telling you, it's not there.
Because you want to do something because you like it or what? Trust me, it will be difficult.
How many times you will never be able?
Yeah, because even when you do what you like, after a certain moment, like, let me say your business is popping and all the, like, you start complaining about that same business because you be having all the weight on your shoulders of your business, like running even a business like
you be running of course it's complicated, but there are complaints of somebody who is already making a lot of money are very different from the complaints of somebody who is making no money.
There are still complaints.
Their problems are different, and I'd rather have problems in money.
No, there are still complaints. Like, if you are making money, you're supposed to satisfy your complaints. So why do you?
Of course, that's why you say a rich man has problems. Why a poor man has what?
No, don't ask me.
We don't know.
See, to be honest, a rich man has problems because those are things that most of the time.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean problems.
A poor man is surviving.
Yes,
a rich man has problems to solve.
Exactly.
In Cameroon, surviving is winning.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it now.
Because even people that are having jobs are surviving.
That's why you say surviving.
That's why I say in Cameroon surviving is
because
winning. It's survivors. Because now
have to. People are living on a daily basis.
Like, yes,
where?
we are living on manna.
It's hand to mouth.
God has blessed us regardless.
Bread.
Yeah.
Inside everything. Boy, self-employment is tedious. Trust me, it sounds easy, it sounds good.
Sweet. It just sounds like...
What
do you know like to sit down and think of where your next paycheck has to come
from? But yeah, your own boss.
Like, what are you saying? And people tend to depend on you.
Yes.
Now you're not... You are taking a paycheck from somebody, someone else is paying you now.
It was no more you. Now you're the one giving.
If you need anything done for yourself, you pay for it.
You have to pay for it.
Like, you become responsible of your problems. You become responsible of yourself.
Everything, your family.
Of you.
You're risking
really
responsible of you. That's being.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but regardless, to all the self-employed people out here, You guys are killing it.
Yeah.
Just keep grinding and going. You get there.
And even those who are on
And
9
to 5.
No, 9 to 5.
Them, I give them
See, I respect you.
big respect and love.
See, the kind of respect I have for you now because God knows.
And to the self-sufficient people.
It takes everything. And to self-sufficient and
Very self-sufficient, self-sustaining.
yes, self-sustained and self-sufficient.
Yeah.
It is well.
Thank you very much.
Let's be grinding. That's a grind. Let's keep
Anyway,
grinding. So, and that is it on our topic for today: 9 to 5 versus self-employed. Tommy, do you have any tweets for us today?
Yeah, I think so. I think I have a couple.
All right.
Many of the people in business are just doing it to get by and be self-employed.
Oh, I don't think. Yes, I
yeah,
don't.
that's
yes,
what I think I mentioned something like
The keyword.
self-employed. People who are self-employed mostly go into business.
Yeah.
It's not as if you cannot go to school and study.
Of course,
to be
no.
Self-employed. Like many people.
Like
just
cyber
go-
security people.
Or like they believe that being
It's
being
only
a
business.
person is like being
It's the only
self-employed.
way.
I don't think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
It's not the
It will never
same.
be the same.
Because there are also self-employed jobs that go through school, like cyber security, web designs, and many other things.
There are also business people who work on that.
9 to 5.
Voilà. And
yeah.
that's true.
Exactly.
They do business, but
But
they
they
work
still do
under
the
people.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
So this tweet is from someone who was, first of all, a 9 to 5, and now, so Blue Mare Kitten, she says, so I'm back to being unemployed / self-employed full-time.
Bro.
You get the point. Babes, they're back to being broke.
Well, anyway, she might not
It's
be
well.
broke, but
It's well.
Another person with the same trajectory,
Yeah.
David R. Monson, he says, and that's a wrap. I am now self-employed or unemployed, depending on if you ask me or if the Japanese government only took 9.5 years of teaching English full-time.
Wow.
Wow.
Now nigga was a man.
You understand?
9 years
9.5.
teaching English.
Yeah. In Japan.
But I kill myself. Wait. Like, do you mean of repeating that routine for 9 years?
9.5.
I'm sure he didn't want to say it was 10 years.
Well,
that's why he
9.5.
say it into 9.5.
This is another guy from Nigeria,
Okay.
Yanju Money. He says self-employed is just a fancy word for jobless.
Thank you.
True.
That's why I refuse the word.
Yeah.
Like self-sustained.
But if you are jobless, what's wrong with being jobless? A job is also like an acronym for just over broke. I read it in a book, like just over broke. So now you need something to sustain you. So if I'm just jobless, it fits me. I'm okay with that.
That being just over broke.
People are looking for an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
To make their life not seem sad.
Everybody looks for something
Nothing
that suits
broke.
you.
Yeah,
Make your life nothing broke.
You need something to help you sleep at night.
Yeah, she's
Something to
falling.
console you, like
Alright.
make you feel like you're
Okay,
not
2
that
more
bad.
and we wrap up.
So this from Gautam S. Mengo. He says, shamelessly enjoying the rains from the comfort of my balcony. Now that I'm self-employed and can choose to stay indoors when I wish to. Absolutely not missing the hellish commute through the flooded and murky roads and pitifully under-equipped public transport.
All right.
He should not be paying his rent if he's talking like that. He should be living under somebody or they're paying his bills for him.
Yeah.
No, what he's trying to say is that he doesn't need to suffer through
I
all that
understand
bullshit
because
of
we
going to
went
work.
through all of that. Also,
Yeah.
have had jobs like
This-
rain or
sun, oh.
they have to go to work.
This guy, he's actually like a former journalist, so he's saying that okay, he has stopped, and now he's comfortable
Okay.
doing
What
his job
is-
from home, so
That-
he doesn't need to
okay.
move in the rain when
Alright.
it's raining
But everybody
in
will
the
love
morning.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one, please.
So this guy is just basically saying that
What's he saying?
he's a popular Twitter influencer in Nigeria, Asiwaju. He says today is one of those days where self-employed is better than 9 to 5.
Okay. Maybe whatever was going on in his reality on that day, that's why it
That was very, anyway.
All right. So I have a few questions to ask. All right. So what's the dirtiest region in Cameroon?
That's not even a question, man.
Personally, I'll go for the Northwest.
No way.
Even in this struggle, we're not dirty.
Honestly now, I'm not against you, but I'm just like, I've never heard that.
It has never, nobody can even voice it
never
out.
been.
Like, you cannot even come out. We're too
But let him
plain
give
to
his
be-
point.
How?
I've been there of recent.
Even me.
That's why I'm saying so.
How? Where? Which place? Which area? Online?
There's no Isaka, firstly.
That's really
So
big, bro.
all the city council
Bars.
yes, that are heaped up
Yeah,
to the brim and
All the
on the
mosquitoes
floor,
and
Okay, well,
every single position.
No, it's
where
okay,
you
it's
see-
okay, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I get the point.
I mean,
Yeah.
got
But the
to
point is that now.
Don't ever say that.
And also,
Joala now
and
with the
let me add,
let me add. Isakam and
No, don't add anything
me
to
add-
Bamenda.
I'm
you know that the condition of the roads.
Yeah,
The roads are
You cannot
a
embarrass.
mess. So when it's the dry season,
yeah.
the whole place is brown. All the buildings are brown.
That's true. I witnessed that, and I was so sad.
God.
I mean, it was so sad to go to Bamenda and
Like,
have to
everyone
witness
is
that.
just
That
red.
is terrible.
No, it's not about it being red. They're reconstructing now.
Why do you?
Every town has a down period.
He was touching Douala. Now
No,
that-
it's insulting Douala.
You said that
Douala is the dirtiest town. It's real.
It's not.
Please,
I'm
someone should
refusing.
Google, please. Someone should Google right now, please.
Have you gone
Why?
around?
Littoral is the dirtiest region.
Why? What are you
The
doing?
man is too big. The
No,
thing is that love is
please.
for small.
It's not
You understand?
It's not
Littoral
Douala.
is large.
Not
Anyway, I don't know what does Google
I feel
say.
like-
To me, in reality, I've lived in Douala, I've lived in Bamenda, and I'm living in Yaoundé.
No.
To be honest,
Baby, I'm
to
not living in
me,
Douala. Where do you live in
for
Douala?
3 years, please. leave
Where
me.
do you live in Douala?
And tell them that Douala
That's
is
the
not.
place. Where have you
See,
gone to?
Douala is. See now,
You have not
Yaoundé.
entered Douala, baby.
Yaoundé is the capital city of this country. Yaoundé is the dirtiest. See,
I
the
think now
dirtiest town I've lived in.
we're
Have
doing
you
this wrong.
passed
We're basing it on
personal?
Yes.
than the whole.
And the whole place, the whole
Yes.
region itself.
Is Yaoundé.
I think you should go
It's Douala.
go on Google. On Google.
But on Google,
I'll
I
find
think.
Littoral.
Gogo is not living with us on a.
Wow, I'm reality.
We're seeing
If
things.
it's about reality, then I'm
The man that wants to pass in Douala cannot breathe well.
Have you
Like-
passed through Damas?
See,
Going
only
to
on my way from the house, we pass. Is it through one market now? Where is what's the name again? Is it
Mokoro.
Bompeti or what?
Bombes.
I don't even know. Like
Sina.
when the taxi, there were
Sina.
some two girls talking. You have to just stop talking because the order that got
Thank
into
you.
that taxi.
See now,
was
even
horrible.
Damas. I said on the road to one point Damas, traffic caught me on that road.
See.
I almost cried in the taxi because the odor. See now.
One day I was
Please, in Douala now, don't even try.
You are really
Embassy
crying
now.
about your own deal.
or when I was going to go and meet you in town.
Okay. Oh.
See me to be person of a ministry. I was walking and then just a little far from the main gate. You're seeing a whole dustbin in town, in the main town, like.
I like the fact that you are singling out places. You are just singling out places in Yaoundé. The general view of the city, is it dirty?
No.
No.
It's a very clean place.
Okay.
But
that's
Bamenda, what
you
he's trying to say is that we just see one building.
You know.
From the entrance.
Oh my God. And this was
when you
such
get out.
a very, very educative set.
But anyway, I have a
all.
question.
All right.
I've not gotten people's favorite. Okay, yours is we already know
Self-employed. No,
you said-
my favorite is self-sustained.
That's what I said, self-sustained. I wanted to say that. But yours is.
Me, to be honest, I want to be a self-employed person.
Self-employed.
Me is making money honestly.
Yeah, just
Like if I know
What
I
I
can,
said-
I
what
can
I'm-
do both because I've done both, and
No.
now I'm recently on business.
no, personally, our self-employed is it for me, but it doesn't limit the fact that I'm very open to doing both.
9 to 5.
So
Yeah.
the point is getting the
Like
money.
if you have the opportunity and the chance to have a
Do
9
it.
to
If
If you
5,
have
do it. Don't limit yourself
Of
to the
course
fact
not.
that
With good pay.
self-employed
Self-employed.
is sweet or that you have time to sleep.
with a
If
good
you have
pay.
a job that pays you in a way that you can do what you want to do with it, just
do it. The point is that I have something that will give you
Do
money.
what you want to do.
Yes.
and you can still do your business. If you're a lash tech, you can still lash people on weekends or in
I
the
mean,
night.
see, there's
or I don't
always
know,
going to be a
if
way.
you do makeup, even if you
There
do
will
pastries
always
like
be a
that,
way.
you can still balance up. Just do what's best for you.
Yeah. Do what you have the opportunities to do.
Survive.
Yeah, survive in the best way. Don't survive like a miserable.
They always say this thing: if somebody is willing to pay for your education, go to school.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If somebody is willing to give you a job,
Take it.
bruh.
All right, so that's a wrap on this set of Healthy Mindset, Healthy Lifestyle by Sih Njong. And don't forget to share, to like, to follow on all our social media platforms, and it's all in the description. You all have a good time and see you next time. Peace out.